let's get to our main event, which we're gonna be cutting this out too because people ain't gonna wait a long time to. I guess
Yeah,
like.
get them right back.
All
Yep.
right. L.A. Knight.
Hmm.
Yeah. I can't stop saying that goddamn thing. It's
Because it's
very
catching on,
yes, it is.
like everybody
I
else.
just
Yeah.
be I'm cutting my grass today, right? And I just fucking now my property is just me, right? Like
Mhm.
got an acre, no one can really hear me. I'm literally on the ride on lawnmower like L.A. Night, yeah. Like I'm just L.A. Night because the kids and my wife they're in Myrtle Beach.
Mhm.
I'm just at home by myself chilling and L.A. Night, yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Why
Just
am I doing
random.
this, bruh?
Just random.
Yeah, and it takes me back to when I was like 13, 14 with if you smell like just saying
Mhm.
this shit. I am about to be 40 next year. I need not to be talking about some LA Night.
Blurting out
Yeah.
random wrestling
Yeah, like let me
slogans
talk
and
to you.
shit.
Like, what the fuck, man?
Right.
Wrestling is fucked up now.
But that's how catchy it is.
It
That's how
is.
much of that's how contagious it is to the crowd, to everybody that's in wrestling. That's what I'm saying. Wrestling now is getting back to that old
Attitude.
nostalgia 90s
When it
feeling.
was
Like,
cool
yeah.
to be like, suck it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had a friend. She don't listen to. She don't watch wrestling,
Mm-hmm.
but she tuned in to I think our jump on SummerSlam,
Mm.
and she was like, "Oh my god, like I don't even watch this shit. I don't care about. But y'all made it interesting, and I'm
Right.
like, wow, like that's what you don't say that because you fuck with me.
Right.
Like, what do you think?" And she was just like, "Yes, like I'm watching y'all, and I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know who's who, but y'all energy is making it what it is." So, L.A. Knight comes out and cut a promo with The Miz, and I have mixed feelings about the the route they took with giving him Miz first, but I can explain that a little later. But he cuts a promo. That was our first official LA Knight is here promo. What did you think of that promo?
That promo was, like you said, his coming to.
Mm,
It was everything that was said. They should have, like, if it was a segment, it was introducing LA Knight, because Miz said it. He said, "I'm in a locker." Well, he said, "Back in the day, when you go into the locker room, you shake some people's hand, you show them respect, you let them know who you are, you
mm-hmm,
introduce yourself because that's respect."
mm-hmm.
LA Knight did attempt to go out there and try to do that, but the whole thing was to say, "I'm here now. Let me let you know who I am." And I'm I'm rattling the cage. I'm making noise.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's saying my name. Random people mowing the lawn. It's saying my catchphrase. You know what I'm saying?
Like shit,
So
bro.
he's letting everybody know that he's here. And this promo, he did fuck up once,
He
but
did fuck up.
but the promo as a whole, the emotion from Miz, the emotion from LA Knight,
Mm-hmm.
it worked. It was written very well. They executed very well for the most part.
They did.
And this was, I can't say officially, but this was probably one of his greatest promos thus far, because it's probably going to be one of his most important promos of introducing himself and really like saying, "I'm not just this gimmick," which Miz touched on that. 5 months, you're gonna stale. That's it. You're gonna be done.
That's
And I said, "Damn,
WWE
he going in
talking.
hard."
Yes, he is. That's WWE
Damn.
literally telling him this is your potential future.
Said, I've seen this before. So when you said about them giving him Miz, I don't know how AEW you were or watching and stuff like that, but I remember CM Punk cutting a promo on MJF, and he said, "You're nothing but a watered down Miz."
Yeah, I remember that.
When
I do remember that.
Right, when you get
when he's clearly not. MJF
right,
is
right.
that motherfucking
Yeah, nah, he's
that's that motherfucking dude.
He's up there.
Yeah.
But when people start mentioning your name on those levels and other promotions and stuff like that, that means you have some pull and some substance behind you, you know? So Miz, I believe, is the perfect, or how LA Knight said, stepping stone to give LA Knight that push, because giving him somebody too big too soon, I think it's too much. I want them to gradually, push him up the stepping ladder. Miz is perfect because I was gonna say Miz is mid level. Do you think?
I think mid is lower mid card.
Okay.
Lower
so
mid card.
That's that stepping level. So if you go with somebody like The Miz, or if you went with somebody like Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, one of the Brawling Brutes or something like that, those are like you're right here, you're comfortable. So this is something that I'm starting out with to show y'all that I'm not just no fluke, like I'm not just battle royal material, or I just can come out and beat up what's the damn group? I can't even remember their name. That's how important they is nowadays. It's crazy. What's the rapping?
Yeah, Triple H has a soft spot for these niggas, and I don't Hit Row.
Hit Row. There you go.
The girl look like she can go a little bit if they repackage her a little bit, but
yeah.
Triple H must have been fucking that girl or something. I don't know. I mean, why are they there?
They need to go over to AEW or something.
Yeah, not even they don't tarnish AEW with they take their ass to Impact.
Damn.
Take their ass to Impact or Guerrilla Wrestling.
Impact.
The fuck.
Yeah. You know you're done when you go on to Impact.
Nah, you know you're done. Naomi, why didn't they? They must have offered her a bag. Naomi just went to Impact. Why would you go to Impact and not?
Because New Japan didn't want them.
Well, yeah, probably.
Now, okay, I'm about to say we're not gonna go into that.
I would say this, my brother. I agree with everything you saying on the side of arguing for the Miz. Let me give you the argument against the Miz, right? Now, like I said, I'm 50-50. I understand why they're doing it with the Miz, that stepping stone thing. But the thing is, when you recognize, okay, they were doing the same thing with Stone Cold Steve Austin. They were just letting him, get his little. And then when he won King of the Ring, and he went up those stairs, and he told what's your man name? Freebird?
No, was it Jake? No, who you talking about? Jake the Snake, he beat, right?
Yeah, he told Jake the Snake, look. But he was talking to the Freebird dude. What's his name?
Michael something.
Michael Hayes.
Yeah.
And he said, you could take that Thunderbird. He said you got your Bible, you're thumping around with your Bible talking about John 16. Austin 3:16 says I just whipped her ass.
I get that big old piece of trash out of my room.
Tell the WWF superstars like the way they said Stone Cold Steve Austin has arrived, and they strapped the motherfucking shit to him and went to the moon with him. Seth Rollins needed a next opponent.
I couldn't find that in your Apple Music library. You can ask me to play a radio station, or ask for your music on a different app.
Every fucking
Never fails.
Every time I'm about to get into some real shit too. Why not have LA Knight show the fuck up in a separate segment? Let Cody do his segment and shit. Rollins come out, do his shit. Who's next? Finn whipped him twice. Who's next? LA Knight. Crowd would have went fucking ham. Not saying that he should win the belt. That should be the stepping stone that we're talking about.
But that's the top. That's not a stepping stone.
But the stepping stone will be the loss.
It's too early for him to lose to somebody big like that. That's going to kill his momentum. He's looking for momentum because he's rising. So steadily.
What about the Cody loss to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania when we just knew he was going to win? They knocked him back down.
Roman Reigns ain't lost in over 3 years.
That's true.
I don't think. I mean, we were really the air left our chests when he didn't win. But when you looked at it, you was like,
it was an initial like,
yeah.
And then it was like, well, that is Roman Reigns.
I mean, right.
I get it, but my thing is, I think I want to see LA Knight up against the most strenuous stress to see who the fuck he really is. Now, I seen that the promo was great. Mm-hmm. He did botch the in the toilet in career. He said your toilet is in the career and then something. Mm. But he brought it back. Yeah. He did. And I did call him a one-show pony a week ago. Mm-hmm. I did. He clearly told his story. I like how The Miz emphasized, what have you done in 20 years? Like, for him to give that 20 years to us, because a lot of us don't know him. And this was, and can you agree, his face turn?
Yeah.
This was his face turn.
I've been making myself a dangerous man.
Fine. I love the dangerous man thing. I mean, and then I did like the, you talk about you got thrown out of the locker room. Uh-huh. Oh, you're not throwing me out of the locker room. Like, wow. Like, I loved how he just counteract, because The Miz has valid points. The Miz grind. He did get thrown out of the locker room. And you can cheer for that. But I can cheer for, I ain't no bitch either. You ain't about to throw me out of shit.
You're not throwing me out of the locker room.
Like, and that's some Stone Cold shit. Like,
and look, I was just about to hit on that. So the way he said it, he was like, it was always, no, we not ready for you yet. Because you know how times have changed since the Attitude Era. Mm-hmm. A lot of things that's being done back then, and we talked about it with the Nation of Domination and all that stuff. A lot of that stuff would not pass and be acceptable, and would probably be banned. And
I like how they wrote into Miz's promo the attitude. I wanted him to say The Rock. They keep Michael Cole. They keep saying, "Oh, the people saying he's a rendition of the Attitude." No, motherfucker. We talking about The Rock and Stone Cold.
Did you notice how he said it was a little rocky and he paused a little bit?
I didn't.
You didn't catch that, did you?
I did not catch that.
Yeah,
what?
He was like, because it's been a little rocky.
Oh,
I
man,
said,
I gotta
nobody's
watch
gonna say nothing about that.
I gotta watch that. Wow.
Watch it again.
That's sort of like the Cody with the Brock Lesnar acknowledged me. Woo! When he said it, I was like,
A lot of pipe bombs dropped that
Pipe
night.
bombs, man.
But him saying that they wasn't ready. They always said, "Oh, we're not ready for you yet." And he said, "You know why that they chose you?" He said, "Because you were a safe bet." You were safe. You were that. And again, in a nutshell, you're that PG-13 shit that they were looking for. You're that kid friendly stuff. He said, but
that's where he won the.
Yeah,
I'm dangerous.
Yeah. I'm dangerous.
Because I was trying to figure out where he was going with the dangerous thing.
Yeah,
I thought he was talking about like the way he wrestled. But he was saying, no, we can't. He's a little, and that goes back into the behind the scenes or the in the locker room heat that he supposedly had.
Yeah. It was almost like saying, yeah, like all the other Marvel movie came out because I wanted to see how it was going to be before they released Deadpool.
Ooh.
And that was the first like real rated R,
Yes, it was. And that Wolverine jump about to be off that chain, baby. Hugh Jackson. That Hugh Jackman, they just gotta get that nigga a bag. Just cause he be like, I'm done. Then 2 years later, you know what? I'm going ahead.
I mean, him and Ryan Reynolds were best friends, but he definitely had to get that bag for him to come out of retirement.
Yes,
shit like that.
Because that Logan, I mean, bro, he died, and we seen it.
Yeah,
and that's 20 years of just straight up us, and then you coming back.
Great fucking movie, by the way.
Great. Oscar worthy.
So, to go off of the Seth Rollins things you were saying, I don't think LA Knight is ring ready for Seth Rollins yet. Seth Rollins is that Shawn Michaels fast pace. Boom, boom, boom.
You're right.
I don't think LA Knight is going to be able to keep up. It's too much, too soon. So Miz is a comfortable mid-level pace for him.
So is that WWE saying you're never going to get to the top because LA Knight ain't learning new shit. He's 40. I'm about to be 40 next year. Ain't too much shit I'm trying to learn different. How he wrestle is going to be how he wrestle for the rest of his motherfucking life. So at the end of the day, bro, like, I understand he's saying he ain't got a cap and he's going to do it. Bro, you do. Like, we're not about to... Maybe intercontinental level. We ain't about to give you the fucking...
Wait a minute. Because there's a similar story that people probably didn't know.
Okay.
But DDP was 40-something.
But DDP could wrestle. Can wrestle his ass off.
But I was saying that because DDP was still learning new stuff as he was going up the ladder.
But
and
DDP is the exception, bro.
At 40-something.
It's the exception. Like, you can, like how on my other channel, I talk about single motherhood, and then you'll have people be like, well, my single mother did this, and I turned out like... You're the exception. See, it's more, you're more likely not to be able to learn new shit after 40. The reason you can say DDP and go to DDP is because it was DDP. It was that person. Okay. Name 5 more 40-year-olds that did that. I'll wait.
No.
It's like, and they did that with DDP in 94, 95. You know what I'm saying?
94.
It's 2023. When the last 40-year-old had his breakout moment.
Yeah.
Last that motherfucker I said like Morgan Freeman. And
back in 94.
He got famous at 50. Like, but you don't see that a lot in Hollywood. You getting famous and we see you grow up. Like Leonardo DiCaprio and was Eden Gilbert great when he was playing the little Gilbert to straight up Wolf of Wall Street. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
like,
that movie was beast.
peace. They threw the
Right,
midgets. They threw the midgets up against the goddamn thing, the
right.
Velcro. So what I'm saying is, am I saying that it's not possible for LA Knight to do it? But probable, no. And I think WWE go on probabilities. They all about stats and what have you, and all of the fucking, look, you gotta understand, look at all of the world champions and the undisputed champions for the last 20 years. These are homegrown motherfuckers, man. These are motherfuckers they trust. We talking about John Cena. I'm gonna go ahead and give you Randy Orton. I'm gonna go ahead and give you Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns. You see Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
You see LA Knight.
Go ahead.
God damn it, Surrey. I didn't say anything to you. Yeah, go ahead. Name someone. We're not gonna. Cody is homegrown, baby. You seen the documentary? He was bred for this shit.
Absolutely.
So at the end of the day, LA Knight is just, I don't see him, and they might go on me in the comment section. I don't see him as a main eventer.
Let me ask you this. So, what if you're 40, you're in the main spotlight, and they're offering you that bag, and they're saying, hey, look, we want to keep this lightning striking in the bottle, but we need you to come up with some new shit. You not coming up with no new shit?
I hope he can. I will try.
I'm just saying, it's motivation out there.
Now,
You know?
now, if they're telling him behind the scenes that, all right, bruh, like we see it, we see it, but you gotta deliver. We're gonna give you the Miz. The Miz is one of the best talkers out there, and when he got into his shit, like, I mean, and then I like how LA Knight. Oh, okay, it's personal. Like the way he did it, like he didn't return that energy. Like I get it, and that's what they were saying about LA Knight. Like I don't know, I've just been watching him for at least the last 2 months, but they say like he'll just disregard everything you fucking just said and just And I seen that, and I said I do like that because you feed off of the person in the ring, but the way he did it, like that can be something that they can make bigger instead of just that can be a thing. You know what I mean? Like when a wrestler is giving him his heart and all this shit and blah, 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 and he's like, all right, I feel what you're saying, but you know what I mean? Like that can be a thing. They need to make the little things bigger. They need to make him a personality. Right now, the Miz is right. He's just a fucking catchphrase right now. Yes, I was hollering LA Knight, yeah, while I was cutting my grass, but it was just like a song I'm singing. I don't really have no connection with the guy. I got connection to his catchphrase. Let me tell you something about Stone Cold Steve Austin. I had a connection with Stone Cold Steve Austin. You see, when I had a connection with The Rock. He had 130 catchphrases, but it was his charisma. It was he did it with no problem. Jericho showed up. He said, "Who are you?" Jericho said, he said, "It doesn't matter. Like you don't even know. You get so caught in the moment, bruh. You forget that he about to get him. He about to get him." Stone Cold coming to Jones. That what shit was just an accident. What? Like that shit is organic, bruh. I'm trying to tell you, LA Knight can do it. He just have to do what you just said. If WWE, they did something that they took him from SmackDown.
Yeah.
They don't do that shit. Just they took him from SmackDown. I was like, what the fuck he doing on Raw?
look, they gonna have to really, if they want to keep this train rolling, they're gonna have to work it carefully, almost as if it's the bloodline storyline.
Yeah.
They gonna have to
Make it a journey.
make it a journey, but carefully monitor it as he's going up the ladder. The Miz is a perfect mid card. It's not giving him too much, but it's also that test that we need to see if he's ready for the next level. So I don't want to. Seth Rollins gone, and then he fucks up, and then now he's gone.
That's true.
That's a sure way to end him in 5 months. But if you give him Miz,
And Miz is a sure way to get him cheered.
yeah,
He's gonna
Right.
get Miz is gonna get booed. Period.
exactly.